Today we're looking at a Newick tree, a machine-readable tree published alongside this study. So it's not specifically a phylogenetics study, but it is a component of I guess it's phylogeography. And so the reconstruction of the insect phylogeny is mentioned in the methods, although oddly not in the main text. The methods are given in the supplement, but they haven't actually plotted the phylogeny in the main text or the supplement. But they made this machine-readable insect tree available on Dryad, and that's what we'll look at. So this is the machine-readable file, and in Nexus format. Pretty large one, 741 terminals. This is for geometrid moths, I think, which is quite widely studied for biogeography in Europe. So a large phylogeny. So first I open this in Archaeopteryx and just saved as Newick, in a bit simpler format. So you can see the native format, rather complex node IDs, but that's fine. It is recognized by tree viewers, so I'll just save this as Newick. Export it as Newick from Archaeopteryx, and it comes out like this. So rather simple, without the node information. So you can see the node labels. They have three fields separated by vertical lines. We have a higher taxon name, a species name, a binomial with a underscore, and a code for each. So a script devotes to parse this. We're looking for a standard Newick component, a comma or a open bracket, which will denote it's the character before the terminal label. Then we're looking for high taxon name starting with the uppercase and multiple lowercase, then the delimiter, and then species name, another delimiter, and the code they've used is GEO underscore and 3 numbers. So actually I can check, I can put that as 3 to be more exact, than the finishing with a standard faster character after the terminal label, which will be a close bracket or a comma, and replacing with, so we don't need the high taxon, we don't need the code, just need this character, species name, and the end character. And there has been complete conversion of the terminals, just to pull out the species names. So that means there is a consistent use of the fielding format they've used, which is very good. The only minor complexity I noticed was a couple of these had an appended component underscore A or underscore B to the code, so that needed trimming off. That's a minor thing. Only two of the terminals had that. Otherwise, it was a textbook formatting. So the only other thing we need to check is there's no species repeats, I think. Oh, I know, we need to check these are all fully identified. So the partial label would be _sp and a regular expression to pick that up, just as just picked up something else. This is a species which happens to start with sp, but so all of these are fully labelled. So the only other thing is to check there's no duplicates. So the code to check for duplicate terminals and species ambiguous has come up with nothing. So this is a textbook Newick tree, a textbook machine readable phylogeny. So almost very little processing required, just pulled out the species names from a consistently fielded set of terminal labels, which was so basically just 2 lines of code to process this, so very easy. So a very well presented insect phylogeny, and job done.